Train Lover 1974 presents Snapping Couplings. Passenger trains will be considered a very important thing to a railway, and that is true. However, there is another form of train that is considered sometimes just as important as passengers, that being goods trains. Now, a railway could run on passengers, yes, but goods trains are some of the things that keep a railway going, because if it was just passengers, I wouldn't really see a point in a railway nowadays. However, unfortunately with some engines don't like pulling goods, and sometimes this is for good reason, such as engines like Percy sometimes, who really don't like handling the trucks. However, other engines usually don't mind it, like Duck, even though they've had bad experiences before with some of the troublesome trucks. However, there is one engine, though, who hates goods trains. In fact, one engine in particular comes to very mind. Rail rocket coming through! Oi, slow down there, James! He never changes, does he? No, he doesn't. James considers himself one of the most fabulous engines on Sodor, and he hates anything to do with trucks. Anything. Whether it was vans, coal trucks, wagons, or even just tankers. He refuses to pull anything like that, only referring coaches, as he considers himself the most fabulous engine on Sodor. However, one day, that would change. One day, Toby was dropping off some trucks at the harbor. About time you got here. Those trucks are due for the ship at any moment. Well, I'm here now. So that means... Ow! Being rough with the trucks as usual, James. Oh, quiet down. Why are you here, anyways? Sir Topham had asked me to take these stupid flatbeds away. Although I don't want to take them, I want to go back to pulling coaches. Being lazy as usual, James. Shut up, Toby. You know, he isn't wrong, you know. You only prefer one job, and that's pulling passengers. Wouldn't that technically make you lazy, since you're only capable of doing one job? But that's not the same. I still do work. Yeah, just pulling passengers. You might as well just retire then and just go to a tourist railway. Oh, shut up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. Toby then noticed something with one of the flatbeds. The coupling looked really weak. James, wait! But James didn't wait, as he ran down the line with his train. Oh dear, something bad's gonna happen. I just know it. Indeed, something was gonna go wrong. James was so cross about pulling trucks, he kept on bumping the flatbeds. As he kept on bumping them, the coupling between one of them was starting to give way. As James continued down the line, he kept on bumping and bumping, until he didn't notice a small dip in the rails. As he hit the dip, he gave the truck another mighty bump, and that's what broke it. A coupling was broke, and James had left one of his flatbeds behind, and the brake van. Oi, stop! But James continued onwards. Oh crap, I better go get help. And the guard ran off. James hadn't noticed the coupling had broken, and he continued on his way. Just gotta get this job over with. However, what James didn't know was, by leaving his flatbed on the line, Henry was coming through with a heavy goods train, and he wasn't slowing down. This is the life. Wait a minute, what's that up ahead? Holy frick, driver brakes! Henry slammed on his brakes. His brakes screeching and screeching. Not again! Poof! Whoa. Well, phew. Thank God. At least you didn't tip over like you did last time you hit a train full on. You know, I was thankful I wasn't going too fast. But who left their trucks here? James had been flagged down at one of the stations. Why are we waiting? Shouldn't we be getting going? These flatbeds have to be delivered. Then the driver noticed. What the? James, we're missing our brake van. Wait, what? And we're missing one of the flatbeds. What? But where? Then they saw Stepney. Sorry, James, there's been an accident down the line. And I think you might have something to do with it. Oh, no. Later that day, Sir Topham Hatt came to talk with James. James, I am very disappointed in you. I know, sir. You bumped the trucks carelessly, despite the fact you only had to pull 3 flatbeds. 3! You would have been done, and then you would have gone on to your passenger train. But no, you decided to be careless and bumped the truck so many times your coupling snapped, and you could have easily caused a major accident with Henry. As a punishment, you'll be taking the flying kipper for about a week. A week, sir? But, that's not fair. I don't want to get up at the crack of dawn and that. Well, lucky for you, the flying kipper this week is only going to be leaving around 8 o'clock in the morning. So this means it will be daylight by the time you get there. You won't have to get up as soon as it's still dark. I guess that's better. Learn better, James. Yes, sir. Well, might as well go get to my next train. Do you guys think he'll learn sense this time? I don't know. He usually never learns sense a lot. I mean, it's very rarely if he does. I have the feeling he'll might, especially as to handle that silly fish train. It's not silly, Gordon. Shut up, Henry. James learned a couple of things after that accident. To be more gentle with the trucks, and to never, ever be as careless and be more aware of things. Or else, he'll be on fish trains forever.